GoPro didn't just launch a new camera, they made a statement. The Mission 1 lineup isn't a hero update, it's a brand new system built for creators who want more than an action cam without jumping to a full cinema rig. There are three models: Mission 1, Mission 1 Pro, and Mission 1 Pro ILS, each aimed at a different type of shooter. In this video, we're breaking down the sensors, video specs, interchangeable lens model, audio upgrades, and the full ecosystem. By the end, you'll know if this is the most versatile compact camera of the year and why one model stands out in a big way. Everything in this lineup starts with one decision: a brand new 1-inch 50-megapixel quad Bayer sensor. Here's where things get really interesting. In good light, those pixels sit at 1.6 microns each, which is already competitive. But in low light, the sensor combines 4 pixels into a single large one, jumping to an effective size of 3.2 microns. What that means in practice is dramatically better light gathering, cleaner shadow detail, and noticeably less noise in the kind of harsh conditions where GoPros typically live. Paired with the new GP3 processor, built on a 5nm chip with a dedicated neural processing unit, you're getting up to 14 stops of dynamic range handled computationally in real time. The camera isn't choosing between your highlights and your shadows, it's preserving both simultaneously. That's not a small spec bump, that's a fundamental shift in image quality for a camera this size. The Mission 1 Pro is the headliner here, and the video specs are genuinely hard to argue with. You're getting 8K at 60 frames per second in 16:9, 4K at 240 frames per second, and up to 960 frames per second at 1080p for extreme slow motion bursts. For longer, more usable slow motion, there's also 1080p at 480 FPS and 1440p at 480 FPS using the full 4:3 sensor area, so you're not locked into a single format depending on your platform. Open gate recording at 8K 30 FPS and 4K 120 FPS gives you serious flexibility for reframing in post. The standard Mission 1 steps things down a notch: 8K 30 FPS, 4K 120 FPS, and 1080p 240 FPS. Solid specs, but you're missing the higher frame rates and the 8K open gate of the Pro. And across all of this, the bitrate hits 240 megabits per second, which is where the real quality lives. Add 10-bit color, GP-Log2, HLG HDR, and timecode sync, and this thing is clearly built for professional multi-camera workflows, not just weekend adventure clips. Trust me on this one, the Mission 1 Pro ILS is the most surprising thing GoPro has ever announced. ILS stands for Interchangeable Lens System, and it uses a micro four thirds mount, meaning you can attach telephoto lenses, macro glass, or real cinema optics directly onto a GoPro body. That is not a sentence anyone expected to say in 2025, but it comes with trade-offs worth understanding. Because it's still using a 1-inch sensor, there's a crop factor of roughly 2.7x compared to full frame. So MFT lenses will behave tighter than on a native micro four thirds camera. It's weatherproof, but not fully waterproof like its siblings. And right now it doesn't support autofocus. So this is built for intentional, controlled shoots, where you know exactly what you're doing before you press record. For run-and-gun shooting, the standard models with their fixed 159-degree ultra-wide lens, removable lens hood, 14% larger OLED display, and glove-friendly buttons are the smarter choice. The ILS is for a completely different kind of creator. You know what's interesting? GoPro didn't just upgrade the camera, they rebuilt the whole ecosystem. All three models now feature 32-bit float audio with 4 mics, so clipping is basically gone. The new wireless mics are tiny, last 6.5 hours, and even work with other cameras and phones. Bundles go all in too, from the Grip Edition with a metal cage to the Creator setups with Media Mod, wireless mics, and even an AI gimbal for stabilized low-light shots. Add auto-detect ND filters and the Enduro 2 battery pushing over 3 hours at 4K, and it's a complete system. Pre-orders start May 21st, shipping May 28th. So which one caught your eye? Drop it below. And if this helped, like and subscribe for the full review.